Well.
Fucker.
Well. Maddie.
You.
Jesus Christ. You green bastard. You'll rue this day. Hi, Sashi. Umabashi. People are sitting on it, Sashi. They're just waiting. They're just waiting for it. Oh, you'll rue this day, Mud. You'll rue this day. Rue it, I say. Well, yeah, because I mean, what I'm saying then is empirically true. You'll rue it. Well, my easel came in, but there wasn't enough time to build it. So here we are. I switched that back to art. God damn it. That was because how I switched it. God bless it. I'm not by my keyboard. Hold on. Did I not click save? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ! I know, isn't it impressive, Greenbag? Yeah, well, no, well, I know why it was on Artillery Door Mud, because on OBS on my plugin, I could change the category there, but I typed in art and art wouldn't show up. But then I already changed the title and I didn't want to redo that, so I just clicked save, and then I went into the streamer dashboard, changed it to art, and then but then I must have not clicked done or save, I guess, and it just reverted back to Artillery Duel, which was selected before. Fuckers. Welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good day. I know I'm not. No, my day's fine. Hi, Shasta. So yeah, if anybody hasn't heard, the machine is ordered. The machine is ordered as of last night. They say it could come in as early as Thursday, but I'm not sure, because I haven't gotten a notification that it has shipped yet. It's coming from Florida, apparently. So the machine is ordered. So. Repeat, the machine is ordered. Exactly. So that's exciting. So expect some, a lot of paint making streams, coming up, everybody. But with a machine. I have to say, it's the biggest butt plug I've ever ordered. It's the biggest butt plug I've ever ordered. It's about 16 by 16 by 16 inches. Oh, are you? Okay. Alright, well, that's understandable, Salt. It's a humongous butt plug. But I'll make it work. And I ordered the water pump for it. So we should be ready to go from the start. You know, I have pigment and oil already. I have some tubes. I ordered more. A water pump. A water pump. So the cylindrical wheels that are rotating require cooling, because if they get too hot, they'll wear faster, and other issues can happen. But so you need to run water through it. For industrial ones, I bet you they have to run a chiller, like they have to chill the water as well. But in my case, I don't have to do that. I just need to run water through it. No, that's super dangerous, because if the water pump brings in an ice cube, that would be very no bueno. Also, if any like hard particulate got in there, like you put sand in there or something, like there's shit like that, that could be bad. Because usually those things are closed systems. So like, it's the same premise as like a cooling system in a car, right? They're not just air cooled, or they have coolant that gets heat, like extracts heat from your engine and then goes through the radiator, which cools it off with air, but it's closed because you don't want anything in that system gunking it up. Same with refrigerators. Refrigerators worked on a closed system as well. This is all fancy pants engineering talk. Alright, let's get our paints out. That's the paint. Ooh, another paint. Oh, here's another. Well, I keep on finding paints I need. Oh, yep, that one. That's one. Ooh, another. Wait a second. Oh my god, this is amazing. I'm so lucky. Oh, yep. Alright, good. Alright. Ooh, piece of candy. You're not wearing enough pants for this talk? No one is. No one is. Alright. Palette for today is titanium white, lead white. This is cadmium yellow, which is also the same as bismuth vanadate yellow medium, pyrrole scarlet, ultramarine blue, bismuth vanadate lemon yellow, quinacridone magenta, phthalo blue, and buoyant umber. I used to have the palette. Did I spell it like that? There is a command for that. I might have spelled palette wrong, Mud. Maybe 1T? 2 L's, 1T? Did I just spell it like a hootenanny? Let me see. Like an asshole. True. I must have gotten rid of it. It's no longer there. Okay. I will add that. I'll add it for all incorrect spellings as well. Yeah, I used to have one, Mud. I did used to have one. I know that. But I guess I got rid of it. Or, you know what? I know what happened. I know what happened. When I was having the computer issues, when I got a new hard drive, and I had to redo all of my Firebot shit, I didn't replace it. That's what happened. Yep. Like an asshole. It was in the before times, yeah. Well, we're going to be going through a lot of stream changes soon, everybody. This stream is going to be unrecognizable in like a month. Because I'm going to change my orientation. because I'm going to be doing the larger scenes. New easel, bigger canvases, huge canvases, and then like a different paint making, right? Different types of paint making streams. I still gotta figure out the anatomical skeleton stuff. How long has it been? It's only been 11 minutes. Lost. The hell's your problem?
Quit playing with your dinghy.
I will not. I will not. Frankly, though, I'm kind of exhausted. I've had to carry so much shit upstairs the past few days. And then, like, doing other shit and cleaning. I'm just exhausted. Now, and I have to go to the stores tomorrow. Ambidextrous? No, so... I'm going to be facing a different way so I can get a better view of how my, like, my scenes are. Because I need them in a place I could, like, permanently set them up. And I don't think how I'm currently orientated will. Right? So, I have to move around, like, my desk and stuff like that. Or, like, you know, the table that I have these monitors set up. And I have to also make sure I have room for where I'm putting the easel. And then I have a good line of sight to this, to, like, my staging area. Where I'm going to be making the scenes. The fun scenes that I'm going to be painting. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I also need to get mannequins. And if anybody has a connection for cheap taxidermy, please let me know. And not just like the hands of animals, alright? I'm talking full animals, taxidermied. But cheap, because usually that shit's expensive. I would take the handless squirrels, but not just squirrel hands. And only if they were unethically sourced. It does sound like fun though, Shasta, doesn't it? On much bigger canvases. Rudy, Ricardo Montalban, mannequins, taxidermy, doing wild and crazy stuff. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, you get it. You get it, Shasta.
Fucker.
Who's being a fucker? Sashi. I see how it is, Sashi. You? No, me. Wait, you? Hold on. Where am I? Where am I? You can't tell me this. What the hell? What the hell's going on here? I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be helpful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. Gotta be free, gotta be mean, gotta be everything more. I refuse. I refuse, Sashi. Umabashi. Alright, come on, Cap, just screw on. Why don't you like me? Why don't you like me? Why don't you walk out the door? Ooh. Ooh. Alright. It's our palette, everybody. The Badly palette. I will say, though, I am strongly considering getting rid of this yellow. Just don't really think it's needed. But we shall see. We shall see. Wait, it's Monday? Oh, no. Yeah. I guess. We haven't gotten off on any real tangents, though, so. I mean, if you want me to stall, Maddie, just get me off on a tangent. Gotta be free, gotta be mean, gotta be everything more. Okay, Maddie. That's hurtful. I do paint, I've just had an incredibly busy and exhausting few days. Wish my neck wasn't sore. Alright, let's get a couple brushes out, huh? I found this tiny one when I was cleaning up shit. Could be useful for shit. You're getting guilt tripped. Alright? It's very Catholic of me, I know. Is that all I need? Probably I should take out one larger one. Wait, did I miss something Lost said? Is there a Twitch Turbo badge? Yep, there is. Okay. Oh, they just turned it on. Okay. Alright. Alright, so since we can only start painting at about 45 minutes in the stream, what are we going to do in the 25 minutes remaining? We could talk about our hopes and dreams that never came true. Hi, Outanut. Welcome in. We could talk about Gargapalooza Part 3 : Amy Palooza. Maddie, did you see my... I think Garg too. This is relevant to Garg if you're here. I can get 6 people into the Art Institute. Apparently I can get 6... I did not see Amy Jo landed. I don't know, Lost. That sounds like a lot. I can get 6 people into the Art Institute. Well, we have our own group discussion and I didn't see it. Damn it, I'll look now. Hold on. Gosh! Let's see. Okay, there's Amy. There's Amy. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, this... Alright, yeah, I do need to be more a part of this thread. Okay. So we're abandoning our original private group discussion. Which is fine. Yeah, we're going... The plan is Saturday, but the plan is to get there at 10 a.m. on Saturday. Which is going to mean I have to wake up super early, which is fine. Because parking will be open at that point, and that's the members only time. We should take advantage of the first hour that's members only, because it's way cooler to go there when nobody else is there. Oh, but that would be a problem for the one person that can't get in. Shit. Hold on. Yeah, I get it. I'm just giving you shit on that, man. No, it's actually much less, like, controlled than you think. Because you just literally present them the email with, like, the thing you can scan. You can scan in and bring the people. But we have 7 people unless somebody doesn't come. But they won't be able to get in that early. But it's a lot better to get in that early. For parking reasons and for just cost, right? And you're literally not around like 100 people when you're walking around shit. There's like 4 other people in any room. Oh, Jess, that's nice. Oh. But it's just like an email that they scan at the door. But maybe we could talk our way into another one. Russid Sava G. Welcome in. No, it's Rusta Sava G. Thank you for the follow. Oh, is Lizzie not going? Is Lizzie leaving Friday? Lizzie! Lizzie, can you hear me? Alright, let me turn my chair. Going into Yentl. I'm going into Yentl, everybody. Watch out. I'm doing an early Yentl. Alright, so this painting sucks so far. Let's fix it, huh? Lizzie, can you hear me? Or do I go deeper? Lizzie, can you hear me? I don't know. I think that sounded worse. I don't think I was hitting the right notes either. Hi, Rusty Sava G. Well, thank you. Welcome in. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask, or else. Or else, Rusty Sava. Alright. So, chins off, foreheads off. That's what I know. So let's do something drastic, because who gives a shit? Lots of ball busting. No, this is the horrible, like, German kind. It's like the really bad German kind. Simon's just catching a stray. Well, good. Good. You are stuck here forever if you weren't. There's only one way out. And everybody knows what that is. Okay, so it needs to come like literally like that far down. Probably too red as well. Probably too red. Shut up, Lost! Son of a bitch. Smart ass. What the hell? That's true. You fucker, Lost. God damn it. Well, I'm definitely having a talk with your mother. Definitely. Lizzie, can you hear me? Maddie, is Lizzie in a Wheeler stream? Have fun, Mud. I think so, because it is kind of like, it is a little semi-urgent that we figure that out. But if you don't want to, I could do it later. I just can't do it right now, you know? Get forced. I can be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet. If she is, or if they are, Maddie, then I can get everybody into the Art Institute. Without issue. Turned into a big chin boy again. Well, no, Maddie, that's not the issue. The issue is getting there at the members only time, and we'll have one person who, without something happening, cannot get in. You get what I'm saying? At the same time the others can. But it's hugely advantageous to get there at that hour. You get what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying, dog? Well, is Alec coming to the museum? Wait, Alec's not coming to the museum, right? Wait, is Alec coming to the museum? Or is he gonna be at the convention? Hold on. We might not even have an issue. Can you find that out? Is that a pain in the balls? We don't have. I mean, it's not a rush. It really isn't. I don't know why I'm getting my my wiener in a bunch here over this. We'll do it later. I know. Jeez. I'm not yelling at you. I'm not. Jeez. Ooh, what the fuck? But if anybody has any questions, don't hesitate to ask, okay? Unless your name is Greenbag or Maddie. Then I will answer you with contempt. I don't know if that color works. We'll see. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. No, it's not. That wind is a liar. Don't believe anything they say. All right? Just don't believe them. Answer, my friends, is blowing in the wind. Calling me from Minnesota. My panties aren't in a twist, Maddie. Jay Williams, I don't know. I don't know if I can do that for you. I don't know if I'm willing to compromise on this. Present your argument. I think I'm clearly the greatest singer to ever live. Obviously. Clearly. They're not twisted. Codpiece might be crooked. How you doing, Shasta? Answer, my friend, is blowing. Ooh, that's a lot of red. That's a lot of red. Is blowing. The suspicion's confirmed. Still doing? Yeah. God, I'm a thirsty one today, huh? I've been drinking this salt water all day, but it's just, I'm still thirsty afterwards. Really odd. Go on another, like, medium size. Not that. That will work. Will not be? Okay. Then we're fine. And especially if Alex's not going. Then, Maddie, can you just tell everybody to not buy any Art Institute tickets? Yeah. Yeah, we were just we only had the question of the one. So we're fine. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. Thank you for doing that, Maddie.
Fucker.
You're a fucker. Who called me a fucker?
Brother, this guy stinks!
You stink!
Move this man!
Don't you boo me. Nope, Don't boo me.
Quit playing with your dinghy.
No. How many times do I have to tell you all that that's not stopping? Alright? The answer, my friend. Blowing in the fix those eyebrows. Okay. This one has turned into a real tricky one. One has turned into a bit of a tricky one for me. Hard to tell why. Now it's... I still get too thin on this, so... Why am I struggling with this dimension so hard? Maybe because I need to bring that up a little bit, or there needs to be some, like, contrast here. was a real pain in my balls. Struggled with a lot of Bowie's though. Bowie's face is so wrought with like specificity. Currently, Bowie is Voldemort, yes. 'Tis true. But I will say this. If Bowie was Voldemort, count me as a Death Eater. Alright? Count me as a Death Eater. If Bowie was Voldemort, hell yeah, I'm in. I'm in. How you doing, Fox Girl? Do this stuff. Really? You wouldn't? Ha! Fox Girl. Okay, no, okay, don't even ask me. Okay, I see how it is, Fox Girl. No, hey, how are you? How's the family? Nothing? Okay. I see how it is. I see where your priorities lie. Okay. Do I? Just everybody else. Well, Foxer, when are you starting Path of Exile 2? I told you if you play, I do co-op. September 24th. What are you making today, Mud? What are you making? Tomorrow I have to go to the store and get the stuff to make dumplings. For Gargapalooza Part 3, Amy Palooza, I'm making dumplings, fried rice, cucumbers, and hot pot. Ooh, salmon Caesar salad, that sounds good. I haven't had salmon in a long time. I do like salmon. Ooh, nice outer nut. All right. Nothing to be sad about. Pork ribs? Don't eat too much pork, Maddie. Don't eat too much pork, okay? Unless you say I ate too much. Then you're all good. Then you're all clear. Oh, I ate too much pork. Yep, Jan, making hot pot on Thursday. How you doing, Jan? Nice to see you, bud. Oh, I ate too much pork. Creamy cabbage, potato, sausage soup. Ooh, that sounds good. Hi, Sentient Tent. Welcome in. Hey there! Alright, let's take him out of Voldemort. Yeah, what food are you gonna make sentient? Changes a lot, doesn't it? It is team. Mark. Are you, Jan? Are you? Rebel? Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hide the pizzas from everybody and then eat those myself. Ooh, gumbo and french fries? That sounds awesome. Some bitch. Don't some bitch me. Hi, Snapback. How you doing, bud? God, I really did not know that you were Jess's brother. Did not know. Welcome in. How dare you hide that from me? How dare you? Fair enough. Well, I just blew your cover. That hair. Might be my hairs. And who cares? Oh, fuck. Shit. Balls. You better not, Jan. You better not. That's Maddie's inheritance. That's Maddie's inheritance. You did. Obviously, Snapback. And I'm ashamed. Not ashamed. I am livid that I did not know. Maddie's inheritance! Come on! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh yeah, we don't care about those. Okay, that's fine. Eat the late colors. I don't know how Jess didn't tell me sooner. Yell at Jess for me, Snapback, alright? I thought all accents from the UK were the same. I thought everybody was. It's called Cockney. I hope that offends any people from the UK here. Aren't you all? Aren't all your accents Cockney? That's all I hear. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Jan. I don't know, Maddie. Oh, that's unfortunate. Wouldn't that just be... Honestly, Snapback, if everybody in the UK spoke like in a Cockney accent, UK would probably be hated like 3 to 4 times as much. Could you imagine an entire land of people just speaking Cockney? Like, what is that, 100 and something million? In the UK? Oh, it'd be so funny. Oh, it'd be so funny. Oh, it'd suck for everybody there. See, now I'm in a situation here where I think if I had like 3 genie's wishes, I would strongly consider wishing for everybody in the UK to only have Cockney accents. I have no idea what that sentence meant. Yeah. I would be the worst person to give 3 wishes for, because that would... Why would I want that? Because the idea of it is hilarious to me. Alright, Cockney example. Apples and pears equals stairs, troubles, and strife equals the wife. Apples and pears. No, that I wouldn't. That wasn't even English. I mean, okay at all. I'm not a bastard. Apples and pears equals stairs, trouble, and strife equals the wife. Oh, it'd be so funny. Do you think that would... How much snapback, if that were to happen, if everybody woke up one day in the UK and they had a Cockney accent, how many problems do you think that would cause? The Black County alphabet? I will. I had not heard of that, but I will. You said lunch, not launch? Hold on. Apples and pears equals stairs, trouble, and strife equals the wife.
Fire the nuclear weapon.
Oh my god! Silver grains. Silver grains. Welcome, Raiders. I went into your stream with the mud raid. With the mud raid. How was the nuclear reactions treating you? How are those nuclear reactions going? Silver grains. You guys. They went well? Good. Good. All according to plan? Good. Good. Good, Silver Green. Silver Greens, if you would like to post any links, please do. For anyone who doesn't know, Silver Greens is analog photographer. Awesome stuff. You should follow and watch everything that they produce. Now give us your links. This is a legal robbery. That's much. Legal, I tells you. Give or else. Good, Jan. Good. I will say it again. That won't kill you. And buttermilk always smells fucked up, but you know, it does go bad, obviously, but. Forehead's too long again, I think. Good. Everybody go check out Silvergrain's link and the Discord link. I know how buttermilk's made. It's easy. Do you want to know, Jan? It's really not gross. That didn't show up for me. Why not? I don't know if that link worked, Silvergrains. Hi, Dress. Yeah, so when you make butter, how you make butter, Jan, is the same way you make whipping cream. You take a stand mixer with, you know, cream. You whip it, and it'll get the whipping cream. But then, as you whip it more, the water, you know, solids separate out from the butter fat, and that's called buttermilk. That's all it is. Yep. No, buttermilk is not fermented. Well, sorry. It can be. I'm sorry. Check that, Sentient. Buttermilk can be fermented. So if you make cultured butter, then yes. But you could use fresh buttermilk and make a fresh butter. It's just going to not taste as, like, buttery. It's all right. That one worked. That link worked. Well done. That's really cool. That's a very interesting picture. So that's why there are some sentient tent, like buttermilks, that they say are cultured or not. It's because they went through that first process. Like, so do you know how they make yogurt and sour cream? Is they take cream and they add a culture to it, and then after about 3 days out in the open, that turns into sour cream and or yogurt. That's how they make yogurt. You could do that with milk too. Okay? Yeah, so so if you were to take that yogurt, that cultured yogurt, Sentient, and put it in a stand mixer and whip it, you could make cultured butter with it. And that type of butter is way better than regular butter, I'll tell you that. Yep. You're talking to somebody who's made their own butter before and plans to do cultured butter in the future. I'm down to yeah, I've made butter before. I haven't made cultured butter. Yeah, so Jan, so when you do that, good butter has less water in it, and it makes it last longer, the less amount of water in it. So when they make butter, you'll whip it until it separates out, and then you'll squeeze the water out of it, and like you'll rinse it in clean water until you try and get as much of that water out. You could add salt to get more water out, and then like industrially they'd used to like whack it with wood or do rollers and roll out the water out of it as well. So usually higher end butter is like 86% butter fat to water, where like the shitty stuff you buy from the store is like 80% to 81%. Outside of the quality of the ingredients. Because butter is not a drying fat. Hi TDS, how you doing, bud? Butter doesn't dry. The fat in butter doesn't dry. Just like, you know, animal fats don't dry, so you can't make paint out of animal fats that will dry. Vegetable, so there's drying oils and non-drying oils, right? Like mineral oil, for example, is a non-drying oil. That's why you should never clean your brushes in mineral oil or use mineral oil in anything like this, is because it literally will never dry. That's why you can't do mixed media of oil paints over soft pastels, because soft pastels are made with mineral oil, okay, and those never dry. So the oil on top of it could never bind to anything, and it'll just delaminate. I did see what you did there, Jan. You got to be careful with mixed media stuff, though. A lot of people kind of do it flippantly, and it's something you shouldn't do without really knowing the ramifications of what you're doing. Yep, it will. It will, TDS. So if you do soft pastels, you could do it over dried oil and make sure that oil is dry. I'm talking months before you do pastels over it. But I have a feeling that people who do that don't wait an adequate amount of time. But never oil above pastels. That will never work. Yep, so those were most likely made with a non-drying oil like mineral oil. You're smart. Hi, Pickles. Welcome in. This time again. Is Buddy behaving today? Who's Buddy in this context? Who's Buddy? What is my favorite hot sauce? I'm not big into hot sauces, but when I use a vinegar-based hot sauce, I use Louisiana. Bowie? Bowie, better, but still having some issues. Still having some issues. How are you today, Pickles? Pickles, how have you been feeling, by the way? I haven't asked you in a while, and I apologize for that. But I hope you have been doing better. It's Christmas. No burning ring of fire. Bing Crosby. Yeah, whenever Silver Grains comes in the chat, I just get Christmas songs stuck in my head. And I don't know what witchcraft Silver Grains does, but it works. Dave's hot sauce. I'm just not a hot sauce boy. I just make my food as spicy as I want it. I walked into a river. I mean, I do like chili oil or like, I agree. I like chili oils a lot, but there's a time and place for a vinegar-based hot sauce, especially for things that are very cheese or fat-based, right? You need a vinegar to kind of like complement and bust through some of those flavors. So like where an oil would not, right? So putting chili oil in mac and cheese, I think, is a worse choice than using like a vinegar, right? Most hot sauces are fermented. Oh, that sucks, pickles. Well, I'm sorry. Will permanently banning greenbag help? It's always on the table, pickles. We could finally be rid of him, if that will help. Yeah, I get that. I like cheese is the biggest example, sentient toast, right? But it's, it's about the balance, right? All right, pickles. I trust you. Yeah, no, Louisiana, Tabasco, all those are fermented. I actually don't. The only ones I can think of that aren't are like the pickled ones, right? Like pickled chilies and stuff like that I think you would consider to be a hot sauce. But like that still involves vinegar, right? But almost every one of those hot sauces you see are ground into a paste with salt, put into barrels to ferment, and then they'll add vinegar to it at some point, but they'll ferment it without the vinegar for a little bit. Hi, Todd. Welcome in, bud. I walked into a burning ring of fire. It burn, burn, burn. Waves get higher. No, wait, I messed up the words. Who cares, though? Ooh, that was a lot. I love kimchi. Shut up, Jamboree! Everybody bring balance to the force of cooking, okay? Don't destroy it with your terrible ideas. Son of a bitch! God, you're the worst. Did you unfollow me again, Schmuckleberry, huh? Hmm? You bastard. Probably too yellow and orangey up there. We'll see. Still. That's true. It is fucker o'clock. Company that makes Tabasco sounds Irish. McElhenney? They probably were Irish, TDS. There is a southern state that got a ton, I believe, of Irish folk.
Fucker.
You're a fucker. Fucker. Carbonated chicken? Oh, so did you like deep fry it then put it in a dehydrator or something? Oh, interesting. Nope, not that. Enjoy spirits. There's a guy in here who does taste pairings. Oh, cool. I'm not a alcohol head. No, I'm not a big drink. I'll drink, but I'm not like, I like never drink on my own. It's not something I crave ever. Yeah, that's my problem with Maddie. I just rather have a Coke. Pop cocks? I missed that, Jan. Were we separated at birth and I aged like twice as fast as you did? Maybe. Alcohol just does I just don't like being drunk. I really don't. It's not a pleasant feeling for me. Oh god, I love slushies. I love slushies without the alcohol. I want a slushie machine, is what I'm telling everybody. I want a slushie machine. You know what I want? I want the, what's the name of that company? It was Slush Puppies. Anyone ever have Slush Puppies? Yeah, same Sashi. Well, yeah, so Slush Puppies were the machines that were like at like concession stands. Like, for example, my swimming pool had a concession stand, like where I took swimming, and the brand was Slush Puppies. But what's good about those machines is they don't make it pre-mixed. So you would bring in you would just pour out like the ice, and it was more icy than fluffy, and then you'd pour the syrups over them. So it was a machine that needed very little upkeep and everything, like the ones that you would pre-mix. And so if I were to ever get a machine, it would be one of those. And then you just buy the syrups that you want. It makes everything so much simpler. Let's just say I've thought about buying a slushie machine. In the before times. When I had money. I know, but it would be awesome. Wouldn't it be Sentient 10? Is it? I didn't know that, Jan. I heard an ice cream machine, ice cream truck, though, the other day. And I was tempted to go outside and get ice cream. And chase it down. I'm 36. I'm 36, everybody. Oh, is it a different song? Yeah, see, that makes sense, Fox Girl. But you know, TDS, it would be a good death, right? That sounds like a pleasant death. Just going into a diabetic coma after your, like, 40th slushie for the day. It's an honorable death. It's an honorable death. Like the person comes to you, yo, hold on, I regret nothing. Fair enough. I haven't heard it since though, Maddie. Now, this one was definitely a Mexican ice cream truck. So I'm curious what the difference is in their selection. But I'm sure it will probably be better than normal. Pistachio? You call it a warrior's death? Yep. Interesting. So it was about like 5 years ago that I actually looked into getting a slushy machine and what it would take. And it was only like, there was a company selling refurbished slush puppy machines on eBay back then. And I think it was only like $600. And then there's a company who still sells their syrups. Burning ring of fire and burn, burn, burn. The waves went higher. Burn, burn. A ring of fire. A ring of fire. How are we looking on likeness? I think the likeness got a lot better. But it still might be horseshit. What's the horseshit rating, everybody? What's the horseshit rating at right now? By applause. Okay, so we got no applause. All right, so it's really bad. Okay. Yeah, okay. All right, so we're still not good here, are we? Well, I would have lost that rap battle again. Alright, that's a good one, JTL. That's a good one. Just come in here throwing strays. Eyebrows are too steep? I know you are. I thought it was a good J. It was a good joke. Good joke. I think his right eye is a bit high. I think you're right. I do think you're right, Pickles. Oh god, I like that. I like that joke a lot, JTL. JTL reminds me of a joke I always wanted to do when I met a celebrity. If I ever met a celebrity who's in movies and being like, "Oh, I loved you in," and name their worst film. Name their like equivocally like their worst film. And don't even like, you know, like mention anything else. JTL, thank you for the follow. Like if they bring up like, wait, you didn't like, you know, like Robert De Niro. Like, what's a really bad movie by Robert De Niro? Let's just say hypothetically it was like Meet the Fockers or whatever, or like, you know, whatever, like something like that. But then like, wait, so you didn't like Godfather 2 or like Deer Hunter or something like that? Like, what? I never even heard of those. What are you talking about? Welcome to hell. Good, Pickles, good. Oh, that's a good one, Salt. That's a good one. Because Al Pacino does a lot more shitty films, too. Ooh, I like that. In that specific example, I really like that. Do boo boo doo boo do 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 do. I grabbed way too much Quinac. Yeah, but Al Pacino is now at the age where you could take a few hits from him and it would be fine. Unless it was his ring finger. Or ring hand. All I'm saying is I'm confident I could take a punch from Al Pacino right now. Oh no, yeah, JTL, you're stuck here forever now. There's no getting out. Yeah, you followed, you're in, you signed the contract. There's only one way out. There's only one way out. We all know what that is. We don't need to talk about it. I don't know, Jamboree. I don't know if that was pizza party worthy. I don't know if they just said something and followed. So Jamboree, I don't think we didn't really have to work for that. I know we did meet on JTL, but it wasn't difficult. So I don't think that's pizza party worthy. I mean, if you wanted to put up the dough for the lean cuisine pizza and 2 liters of RC Cola, be my guest. Knee pads optional. True. Do you want to put up that type of money? Do you want to put up that $11? I don't think so. It was a good joke. The joke was really good. Maybe it is party worthy because of the amount of jokes. Alright, you convinced me, Jamboree. You convinced me. Pizza... Ow, I just bit my tongue. Ow. Pizza party on Friday. Pizza party on Friday. 1 lean cuisine, cheese pizza, and 3 2 liters of RC Cola. 3 2 liters of RC Cola for everybody. I mean, like, you know, we're gonna split that between everybody. Not 3 2 liters. That'd be nuts. Yeah, bring your own cups this time, all right? I'm not buying any more small Dixie cups. We're not getting Diet RC Cola. How many times do I have to tell you? Too bad. Just bring. I want to say I'm not paying for the Dixie cups anymore. Okay. Yeah, the real meetup is this week. So yeah, everybody, Gargapalooza Part 3, Amy Palooza is happening on Thursday, everybody. Tell your friends, hide your kids, hide your wives and husbands, okay? Everyone needs to be here for that. It's probably going to be a little bit of a later start. But Amy is gonna sit in the cuck chair while we paint her or paint them. Oh, beat it. You wanna beat it, beat it. No one wants to be defeated. Oh, no, you're right. Does it? Just beat it. All right, let's redo this eye. We'll see, Matt. We'll see, Maddie. I'm waiting to see who gets cold feet when they see me in person to bully me. We'll see. I want you to know, Maddie, I'm the same in person as you hear on this stream. I'm the exact same. Probably worse. Well, Maddie, I will say you really don't have to worry about offending me. Think about all the awful things you fuckers say to me. And all I have to do is cry myself to sleep that night and it's gone. It's suppressed. That emotion is suppressed. Well, good. I do have that effect on people. And I will crack your back with a hug. Just ask Garg and Squeeze when we had a Korean barbecue. They got big ol' hugs. It doesn't matter who's wrong or right, just beat him. Possibly. Possibly. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be earth, I could be purple. It will. Your back will be cracked. Isn't it such a good show, Pickles? Isn't it so good? Oh, I love that show. I love the ambiance of that show is like second to none. Oh, it's so good. A very high drama. And I won't accept those apologies, Maddie. It really is, Pickles. Who's wrong or right? Just beat it. No one wants to be defeated. Is your right? It doesn't. Alright, how does that eye look to everybody? Maybe a little brighter on one of those parts? I need to... Positioning, everybody. I mean, Maddie, if I didn't like you, would I have invited you out to Gargapalooza? Feed. Pretty good view. Good. Ooh. But just know this, Maddie. I get offended very easily. I know I just said something differently about that, but I get offended super easily. Very easily. Dark line on his right under the cheek is it. I think the dark line above the highlight on his right under the cheek. Okay, on his right. I don't think you do, TDS, personally. I know, right? Big Connor. Maddie's a big fibber. Fibbing. That's true, Maddie. I was suspicious from the start. Maddie, no! Darth Vader, no. No! How do they not catch how ridiculous that scene was? Grab the children! Save the children! Children are saved. How did they not understand how ridiculous of a scene that was? No! It's loud. I need to turn that down. Well, fuck you, Maddie. Ah, fuck. Well, you're talking about like Metamorphosis, Brushoid? That was Metamorphosis, right? Yes, I believe that was Metamorphosis. Yeah. Yeah, I read that. Long time ago. You know, that was in a phase in high school where I skimmed a lot of books because I was in a really demanding, like, literature class. So, like, I don't remember a lot of it. And you wanna be scared, just beat it. You believed it was possible? They are. They are. I mean, I wouldn't even just limit it to kids. People are gullible. Look at how I've tricked all of you into watching this stream. I'm not even painting right now. This was all pre-recorded like 3 days ago. Which one, Jan? What book? A rare painting stream? That is true. I've been busy, Zach. God. I've been busy. A good burn. Excuses. I'm sorry. Tricked or trapped or both? Confederacy of Dunces. Ignatius Riley, one of my favorite books. The writer of it committed suicide, and sadly, as his mom was going through his stuff, read that book and submitted it and got published, and it won a Pulitzer or a Pulitzer, however you want to pronounce it. What you're thinking of Confederacy of Dunces? The main character's name was Ignatius Riley. I don't know what you're talking about, Zach. My favorite game got an update. What a bitch. Who's a bitch? That guy for committing suicide? We all have our own circumstances. I don't condone it, but mental illness is a son of a bitch. Oh, I don't know about that one. Path of Exile 2, Zach. That's the game I've been streaming recently. Path of Exile 2. And you wanna be bad, just beat it. Beat it. No one wants to be defeated. You're goddamn right I am, Mud. Because my life does depend on it. It's a Starfighter situation. Ah. I've never heard of this one that you're talking about, Jan. And Zach, where have you been for the gaming streams? Huh? Riddle me this, Zach. Gaming stream attendance is mandatory. Is mandatory. I had to hand out a lot of demerits. I have not, Fox Girl, because yesterday it crashed again, and it hadn't when I was doing that, so have to test other stuff. But Zach, I mean, it's still a demerit. That's true, Jamboree. I am a very active listener. Here I am creating fine art. Fine art. Fine. I'm getting shit talked for not listening. Unbelievable. I did miss Salt's comments pretty bad, though, the other day. Actively ignoring. All right, so here, Fox Girl, are you looking? Are you looking, Fox Girl? Keep an eye out. So here, I have 2 monitors for streaming. Okay. Painting, monitors. All right. Over there is my desk with other monitors that I do my other stuff on. See that? So hooking 4 monitors to 1 GPU is asking for trouble. Okay, Maddie. Monitor slot, shut up. So the other 2 monitors are where I run my oily fans business out of. Need a second computer? Yeah, well, that costs a lot of money. 3 of these monitors are 5+ years old. And I got this 4th one recently because there was a crazy deal on it on Amazon for the size. I could do that, Salt. That is an option. It's just, you know, like if I still would hook up 4 to 1 GPU, but I would disconnect them as needed. But I have other stuff going on the other monitor, which I could do on these things. It would just change stuff up a little. Plus, it would make rating out even more awkward than it currently is, but... But that is an option. But I think what this problem is solvable. I mean, it's not like I know a lot of people don't have 4 monitors hooked up to their computer. But I don't think this is like a problem that I need to like I think there's a solvable issue here that will require me to not change anything that I'm doing. But it's a matter of figuring that out, right? Right. And that's kind of like what I'm trying to figure out. No, see, that's the thing why I thought it was the monitors at first. So that first night where it crashed when I wasn't expecting it, on that Friday, I turned my computer back on, turned off the 2 monitors on my right just on a thought, and then I played it, no crashing, for like 4 hours. Same thing happened yesterday. After I it was this, like, when I was streaming it, it would crash it. When I wasn't streaming it, no issues. Okay? But the reason why I don't think it has something to do with streaming specifically is because I've had streams without, or the game specifically, where the streams crashed my computer, but I had crashes before without streaming. Right? That's what made me get the new GPU. Because I had a GPU that seemed like it was actively getting too hot by monitoring and by the touch. Okay? And so that's why I thought it was a new... I'm a bit clueless on this one. But I've had a string of really weird computer issues recently that is really annoying. Very frustrating. Maybe it is the Sims babies. So Brushoid, the first ones were 1080 Ti's. And the new one I got was a 5070. Brand new. It came in literally this week. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not computer illiterate. I'm not. It's just I've been, and my brother does this for a living. He builds, maintains servers, and does really crazy shit with that. And I'm running into issues he's never even heard of. We don't talk about that loser here, Jan. Well, so like I said, I've built my computer. I've built every one of my computers since high school. Like, I am literate with hardware and a lot of computer issues. I've done a lot of programming too. It just... I don't know what could be causing it, and I'm starting to think it might be a Windows thing, because I've had some other issues. The Dark Horses, it could be a CPU thing, but my CPU is new too, and it's a good CPU. What did Jan say? You can leave it. It's fine. BIOS or registry? I am on Windows 11, but my processor doesn't have the issue with that. Yes, a lot, Fox Girl. It's not storage. I have too much RAM. The only thing that's old, the motherboard is like 4 years old. The power supply is probably 6 years old. Or 7 years old now. And, so there's a possibility it could be related to the power supply as well. It's not a game crash, Brushoid. The computer shuts down, and the power supply cuts electricity to everything. So it's not something I can get reports from the computer itself, because it's a sudden computer shut off. That's why I thought it was overheating, because it was very reminiscent of overheating crashes. Jan, I'm using a 1500 watt power supply. I have a 1500 watt power supply, but it just could be old, possibly. Salt thought that maybe I'm getting inconsistent electricity and spikes, but I feel like that would happen more often than what it does. You had this issue? So you do think it's a power supply, Jan? I have to get a fucking power supply now. Ugh. An SAI or an STH? What are those? I have UPS. Hold on. Brushoid, please elaborate, actually. What do you get a super duper oily point for? It's the oiliest of oily points. What do you get one of those for? You didn't bring up the issues. Oh, that was Klingon? Gotcha. I've already thought of the power supply as an issue. The problem is I'd like to test it before I have to buy a fucking new one. Suck it then. No. I will not. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha, Brushwood. Report it. Don't you report me. You're the one who's told me to suck it. Sistema de alimentación interrumpida. Oh my god, Jan. Yes, I'll wait on hold. Where's Amy when you need him? This is a conversation for the resident pervert. Amy, can you hear me? Well, good. I hope they got there well. See, I got brand new RAM though, Brushoid. Because I had RAM issues recently. I'm talking like the last few months. And I had to get brand new RAM because they were all erroring out. And those RAM issues though were just causing blue screens. And then I also verified my motherboard then. Why would they complain about American showers? Well, see, Brushwood, I am using a surge protector on everything. Well, that sounds like a pain in the ass. Yeah, for me. So, like, I don't think electricity delivery is the issue, personally. Because then I would have had this issue longer. This is, like, a thing that started recently. So I was on this power for months before this issue happened. Maybe, Brushwood. So you think it's the black cloud that follows me around? Could be. Well, I can't get rid of that. The witch in the woods won't let that curse go. I've tried. Paintings, maybe. It's just really frustrating how much computer issues I've had that are very not straightforward. It's a very frustrating thing. The oils don't smell. Oils don't smell. I don't use solvents. Don't use them. Michael Harding. Well, Michael Harding could suck it. His paints are fine, but that fucker needs to settle down. Suck it, Mike. Watch, I can't... Alright, everybody, y'all have to help me. I'm not saying to buy my oil paints, but you gotta help me become big enough where I can go to a conference and meet Michael Harding and tell him to suck it to his face. And then compliment his paints. I need this, everybody. I need this. I'll invite you, Jan, when it happens. Just like walk up, slap in the face. Settle the fuck down! Love your paints. Little overpriced, but they're good quality. I mean, it does have... Alright, linseed oil does have a smell. But it's not a powerful smell. Like, alright, Brushoid... Can you smell... Have you smelled vegetable oil? Like that you get from the store? That's how much linseed oil smells. Oh my god, that's how the commercial should be. Jan. So think about how much vegetable oil smells. That's how much linseed oil. Should I just do a commercial of me just like... It's a... Oh, you gave me the... You just... Alright, Jan. Do we have a mod in here? We have a mod in here? Give Jan 5 points. Yeah, so olive oil smells great. Linseed oil smells a lot less than olive oil. Give Jan 5 points for helping me think of the future badly made oil paints commercial. Pickles, can you hear me? Mudworks, can you hear me? Or Salt? No, wait, Salt's not a mod. Wait, no, Salt is a mod here. As they should. I don't even blame them. I don't even blame them for banning me. Welcome back, Todd. This stream is a prison, Todd. Or at least that's what Maddie tells me. I don't think it is, personally. Who was the person in Dante's Inferno that was escorting Dante? Who was the writer that was doing that? Literary nerds, rise! Literary nerds, rise! Let's start with a J. Let's start with J. No, in Dante's Inferno, Dante is being given like a tour of hell by somebody. Who was that other person? It was a Greek writer, I believe, or a Greek philosopher. What the fuck was their name? Euripides? No. Can someone do a quick Google search for me? Anyone at a computer? Who was with Dante in Dante's Inferno? I'll give you an oily point. Virgil. I think it was Virgil. Yep. There it is. Foxgirl, Shasta, can you give Jan 5 oily points and Foxgirl 1? Foxgirl got it first. You know what? Brushoid was close enough. Give Brushoid and Foxgirl a point apiece. I'm malevolently benevolent. No, you get a point, Brushoid. Maddie gets 0. Maddie, did we give you your first point yet? Foxgirl, Brushoid, and 5 for Jan. I'm asking you, did we give you your point for that yet? You call me a fucker? I could have just forgotten. Checking logs, thank you. You said no? Okay. Can you give Maddie a point too? So Jan needs 5 and Maddie needs 1. Thank you, Shasta. I know Maddie made that very difficult, so I apologize on Maddie's behalf. Yeah. Well, I think... So that's why Dante got exiled for that book, because of his use of people who were alive or recently dead. So, like, you know, one of the big things is he had a pope. He named a pope who was in hell or a past pope or current pope who was in hell in Dante's Inferno and got him fucking exiled. He didn't get executed for it, though. He did not get executed. He got exiled. Maddie is upset. Maddie, what's your goddamn problem? Oh my god, Shasta! What the hell? Maddie is quite quitting, maybe. Oh my god, Shasta! Oh my god. That's awesome, Shasta. Good for you. Shasta, do you remember what that is? Well, there you go, Todd. Good work. All right, good. Good, Shasta. 2 girls, 1 glass boat. True. Oh, that was awesome. Shasta, give yourself 2 points for that. You wait, no, what, Shasta? Wait, Shasta, give yourself an oiliest of oily points for that. Because I was not expecting that from you. Shasta, give yourself an oiliest of oily points. That's an oop. That's an oop for you. Oh my god, Shasta! Oh, that was awesome. Oh, hey, Amy. Shasta just gave Maddie a glass bottom boat. Oh my god, that was so funny. Maddie, your reaction was funny too. Shasta, no! Oh god, good times. How's the place, Amy? What a treat indeed. How's the hotel or the Airbnb? How was your trip? Tell us everything. Yeah, it snowed today by me. It was awesome. Good work, Shasta. Good work. Maddie, was it as good for you as it was for Shasta? Shasta, this is why you're a mod. Shasta, this is why you're one of my enforcers. You're proactive, you see the job, you get it done. All right, well, what could Shasta have done better? Shasta, you want the feedback, right? Of course. True. Oh, that was so funny. Oh, God. Good times. Good times, everybody. We're getting to the point where I want to be done with this. Me too, Amy. Me too. Amy, bring the glass table here on Thursday just in case. Just in case, Amy. Oh my god. Oh my god! Shasta! Shasta can't be stopped. Hi, Liarna. Bye, Amy. It's a crap off, yep. True. Shasta's bricked up with cheese, everybody. How are you, Liarna? I'm doing alright, Liarna. Busy. Very busy. Good idea, Shasta. Good idea. The secret Shasta scat attack. And I am not a taint. I am not a taint. Obviously. Taint adjacent. True. Detroit, Rock City. Get up. Everybody get on your feet. Get down. We're gonna see how this works out. Maddie, they were just following orders. Oh my god. Well, apparently, Shasta, you have carte blanche. Oh my god, Maddie. Fuck. Well, so I'm gonna have to Scotch guard my tub, apparently. Gonna have to Scotch guard the tub. Again. God, that didn't show up. It's gonna it's gonna have to, Maddie. Gonna have to. Animals all the time. Shasta, were you the one who requested the beaker as well? Who requested the beaker? Was that you? The palette knife beaker? That was Maddie? That's right, that was Maddie. Yeah, you did. Yeah. I remember now. Detroit, Rock City. The beaker painting that with palette knives. Yeah, you could do seconds. Did I restrain Muppets ever? This is a very pro Muppet stream. I think it turned out pretty good. You'll get to see it in person. It's a good one. I'll be alright. I mean, they're all up. You can take a look at any one you want. But touching is going to cost you extra. Touching is going to cost extra, Maddie. Well, bring some cash, Maddie. Bring some cash. That is true. That one. Okay, let's start finishing up this hair. Bring out big brush. Oh, did you, Dan? What a quinky dink. What a quinky dink? Oh, really? I haven't watched it yet, but I've heard good things about it, Sashi. Oh, cool. We'll do Sashi. I am still going silver grains. Well, thank you. Yeah, it was. This one was a bit of a struggle. Bowie has a very unique face. Now we're just kind of getting the hair in. Are you cheesy? Yeah, people have been liking it a lot. People have been liking that game a lot. Well, it sounds like a good time. I should watch some of it. Come on, everybody get on your feet, get on. Detroit, Rock City. This was a little bit too low, but I don't really. Oh, cool. Is this good enough, everybody? Shasta, are you satisfied? Shasta, are you satisfied? We have a little other thing we need to do today in stream. Left? His left? I always leave people satisfied and smiling. His left? Okay. His face says. I don't know if I agree with you on that one, Fox Girl. Here, let me. You like the irises? One more level. The last little changes. I make games like this. Mods can be difficult or, you know, easy to do. Really depends on the game and how competently the game was made. with that. All right, are we good to call this, everybody? We good to call this one? No? Make your claim. What's the issue? What's the issue? Enlighten me. Oh, that's your issue? Well, too bad. Alright, we're done with this. Can I have just a bit of orange in the hair? Like from the background? Like you want the background to be more established there? You're talking about like right here? I mean, it's just a big mass, though. But all right, we'll add some orange. Wait, this is... Shit. This wasn't supposed to be Jareth, though. This was just David Bowie. Fuck. Alright, we're gonna have to scrap this one, everybody. This wasn't... I was just painting David Bowie. The Jared was coming next. Shit. Shit. Balls. God damn it. Alright, we're gonna have to wipe it, everybody. We're gonna have to wipe this one. Shit. Of all my Bowies, you're talking about shots, or Jareth and or like the Jareth referencing? All right. Oh yeah. Well, my original lightning bolt. I'll do it. I'll do it. Shasta, just remind me. I'm not going to do it tonight because I got some other shit to do. Well, I also want to play Path of Exile, but I'll do that for you. I'll do it within like the week. For anyone who doesn't know, the first portrait I ever did was a David Bowie portrait. Oh, that's cool. Because I have to round up those photos, Shasta, because I don't have the original Bowie saved on my computer. Here, I could show it right here, though. The first portrait from 3.5 years ago that I ever did. Tons of baby photos. Hold on. God, my niece is cute, but there's a ton of photos. Did I do Bowie before or after that? Just trying to find this Bowie. Is it November? Hold on. Everybody, we're in holding pattern. Holding pattern. Hold. 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 Keep holding. There it is. Okay. October 22nd. It probably is better over there. This was the first portrait forced. Oh, no. Nope, other way. Nope. There we go. That was... Wait, no, what am I doing? This way. That was my first portrait ever, everybody. First portrait ever. As you can see, it's terrifying and terrible and awful. Look at that, everybody. Boy, is that dog shit. Oh my god. Ah! It is terrifying. Alright, we do have another little thing I need to do to prep for my paint empire, everybody. Yeah, but it's not about being better than other people at that point. It's just fun to see. Oh. Yeah, right. Yeah, alright. So, Shasta, though, I'll put them in the Discord. I'll put all the Bowies together in a Discord. Post somewhere for you. Probably tomorrow. People can redeem black spots. Ooh. If they want to, but I have something else I need to do as well. What we need to do, everybody, is do some tests on these labels I bought. I do a black spot. Lord knows I got the time and the paint. Shasta, you want your black spot? We're doing a label test, everybody. No, let's... If you want your black spot, I'd rather do that first, because I'm going to use up the paint that I don't use. You get what I'm saying, Shasta? So you want your redeeming your black spot? Make it so? Alright. Let me move my chair. That was more difficult than it needed to be. Okay. Alright, let's do our black spot for Shasta. For Shasta McNasty of The Canadian McNasties. Okay. How do I want to do this? Bit too much yellow in that. I think too much red. All right, close enough for what I want to do here. So, Shasta, what this was Badly Payne's Gray. The Badly palette Payne's Gray. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do the elements of Payne's Gray around it. But I'm going to use some phthalo in there too. Disney World ad, yeah, in this economy. We could do the blue a little bit better with this, I think. Approximate yellow ochre. It is an additive. Your black spots are going to be... When you redeem a black spot, everybody, it's going to be customary to you. Or like something, you know, between us, essentially. So I want you all to know that if you do get a black spot, it's not just going to be like necessarily just whatever. I will try and keep them a little bit, you know, relative to... I'm not going to say that they're going to be the cleanest of stuff either, but... And then we're going to make our darkest spot for the center. All right, that's Shasta's black spot, everybody. There you go, Shasta. Oh. Another curse. Another curse for the universe. Okay. Perfect. All right, so we got Shasta's black spot, meow. And that's what you get for an oop point. I'll put this in a place so you can see this. Alright, because now the next thing we need to do is paint these labels. So I'm doing a test to see if these labels don't degrade. Don't degrade from the oil, so that when I place them on a tube, they won't like fall off and like do shitty things. So because there are companies who use actual paint on their labels, if you didn't know. So I thought, why not use up my old paint when I paint for these labels? Like we got a little bit of another color in there. So this could be a good way, everybody, to use up my excess paint for the day. Now, I don't know if my demand will require this, but who knows? Who knows, everybody? So everybody, next painting stream is probably going to be Wednesday. Probably going to be Wednesday, everybody. I think I'm going to do a portrait of Val Kilmer. Okay. But Thursday's the big day, everybody. Oh, nice. Yeah, you should definitely check. You should definitely check. Okay. Okay. I would avoid using safflower oil for painting, personally, Todd. I don't recommend using safflower oil. Hi, Omizu. Oh, Frog's Breath. I missed the follow. Frog's Breath, thank you for the follow. That one go. Let's see. That. Okay. Have enough ultramarine blue. I definitely do. These labels definitely seem to be absorbing the oil, which is not necessarily what I wanted. Not exactly what I wanted on that. Todd, if you ask me in the Discord, I could tell you where to get decently priced linseed oil. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about, Shasta. That's what I'm worried about. Next to... Son of a bitch! Lost. Yeah, this is the test, right? So we'll see. Okay. That's enough for tests. We used up a good amount of the paint. One wiener next to... Oh, it's right there. Another wiener. Okay, where am I gonna put these for now? While I clean up. Let's do this. This and this. We'll have enough room. Okay. So Shasta, once this dries, I can send that to you. Okay. Your own black spot. It will be worth $30 billion one day. Yeah, I'm probably going to. I was searching for them, but it's a hard thing to search. You know what I mean? Like, on what I would need, but I want to put those type of labels on my paints. Oh, I gotta take a picture of that. Hey, I'll take it with my phone after this. Okay, that's fine. Unfortunately, the squares aren't cut very straight right now, so yours is a little wibbly wobbly, but it adds personality. I did get a paper. I was able to get a free paper cutter, so future black spots will be more even. That's just how it rolls. You get one of the special sloppy ones, Shasta. Just like you Canadian McNasties like it. Exactly. Before I sell out to the paper cutting companies. Right. One wiener next to another wiener. Okay. All right. Now why everybody's here. Why everybody's here. Time to wipe that D. Wipe that D. Wipe that D. Wipe every... Nobody's chanting. Okay, nobody's chanting. Okay. All right. All right. I can't hear any chanting. You absolute preverts. Wipe. Thank you, Pickles. Thank you. Wipe that D. Make sure. There we go. Oh my god. Chanting like a cave show host. Yep. Oh man. This is great. Oh. Woo.
Grab the children! Save the children!
I will not. This is pretty awesome today for some reason. Have a good nap, Sashi. Oh, I could just do this all day. What are you talking about, Omizo? Of course you're here for this. Oh, God, I don't even blame you for watching this anymore. Not today, at least. Oh, I love this. Oh, God. Every D wipe is sacred. True. Oh, man. Oh, what a beautiful morning. You just interrupted my Oklahoma.
Boo this man!
Don't boo me. Oh, God. And I'm done. All right, good. All right, we finished. I always do. All right, everybody, let's find somebody to raid. Thank you, as per usual, for hanging out. Might try gaming stream again tomorrow to test out crashing. It's always the best time of day. So once again, everybody, on Thursday, put in your calendars, is the big in-person portrait painting stream of our wonderful Amy Jo Rebecca, or Amy Jo _ I forgot their exact name, actually. On this, Amy Jo is gonna be here, and we're gonna paint them live. Also, Maddie's gonna be here. Alec Obert Art's gonna be here. Garg is gonna be here. Squeeze is gonna be here, and Lizzie. And Lizzie's gonna be here. I will not, Jan. So yeah, mark the calendars. It's gonna be a really fun one. We're probably gonna be starting a little later than, I mean, not a little, probably like 6, I imagine. 6 CST, maybe 7, depending on when we finish up dinner and get all set up. But it should be a good time, so don't miss it. Don't miss it, or else. Okay? Or else we're gonna have a real problem. I mean, I've been begging him for a sponsorship, TDS. I've been begging him for a sponsorship. That's true. That was so funny. Glass bottom boats, Maddie. Oh my god, was that funny. Schmuckleberry, you're gonna have to stay up for it. After all the alcohol. Yeah? Well, I don't know if we're drinking. I mean, I have booze if they want to drink it. You don't hate me, I hate you. You're staying up. Alright, good. Good. That was hilarious. Shasta, be glad, Maddie, because this got Shasta their own black spot. Once again, this was when you get an oiliest of oily points, you could redeem them for a black spot, and this is Shasta's black spot, everybody. This is Shasta's black spot. Win-win, see? Butthole? No, a black spot. Jesus. Alright, let's find somebody to raid. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. Don't permaban me, schmucklefucker. I've got this wonderful feeling. Everything's going my way. Oh, Mr. Salt streaming? I didn't know Salt was streaming. I like never get to raid Salt. Let me just make sure there's not somebody cooler. Alright, let's raid Salt. Salt and Mud are playing a game. Yep. So we're gonna raid them. Have you, Jan? Shut up, Schmuckleberry. Alright, we're raiding Salt. Everybody have a wonderful night. Might stream gaming tomorrow. Painting should be on Wednesday. If anybody needs anything, message me on Discord. Nini. Tatas. And Greenbag, I'll see you in hell. Peace out, Jan. Alright. Bye, everybody. Squirrel hand out. True.